Hello, this is Meshell Baker, and today is day 10 of me sharing some humor to lighten and add levity to your day. Currently, we are going through an interesting and weird time in history, which is challenging many people to feel favorable, to think positive, to actually believe that things are going to work out. The economy is taking a downturn, people are losing jobs, right? Businesses are shutting down. There's a lot of frustration. People are homeschooling their kids and they never had to see their kids all day long. And I don't mean to laugh. I am not a parent. So that is not why I'm laughing. I'm just humor helps people to feel better in the circumstances. You've had people in our lives who actually laugh at inappropriate moments. Well, laughter is that way to help people to move through discomfort. It really is a game-changing opportunity to get ourselves back to positive. And the reason why it's so important to be in positive, because whatever emotional state you are currently in, whatever you're feeling at the moment, you make a decision, that is what you're going to harvest more of. You ever see people who seem like they're lucky, seem like everything works in their favor, seems like things are always handed to them? Well, that person actually is believing that. They're actually making decisions and walking through life believing that favorable and awesome things are going to happen to them, and that's what they reap. You cannot harvest and you cannot reap what you have not planted or sown. So in order for me to have that amazing, incredible life, regardless of circumstances, situation, or people, I must dial in my emotions and get back to positive. It's not the easiest thing to do. You have 100 billion brain cells. You have an unconscious mind that does 90% of the work. It has been conditioned over your lifespan. So if you're watching this and you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, however old you are, that's the root system you created. I want you to think about a tree. And you're born, you're a seed. So the longer that seed stays in the ground, the deeper the root system. So when you want to build a new structure over the existing tree, do they just chop down the tree or do they actually excavate the roots? So think about it. How old are you? How long have you been looking at worst case scenario? How long have you been using your imagination against yourself, thinking about what could go wrong, what I didn't get, what they didn't do, what they said to other people, what other people told me about the situation, what has happened to other people around me? How long have you been using yourself against yourself? Because it's only you. It's your thoughts that create your outcome. So why I do this is because in the moment, in the minute, sometimes we don't have the chance to make a phone call and dial somebody up like you're playing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and dial a friend. There's sometimes where we can't reference anything. We need to just be able to get ourselves back. And when the more you create the habit of moving yourself back to positive, the less you look outside of yourself and the quicker you'll make decisions. And that empowers you in the long run, because the quicker you can make the decision for yourself, the less time you spend in thinking and making powerful, favorable decisions, the more powerful and favorable your life will become. So why I do this, again, is to help and empower you to understand how vitally and important it is to be able to have some humor in your life. Now, having said that, I actually offer you some data. I look at research to show that this is not just random stuff that Meshell, who is not a doctor, is telling you. So in 2011, a study out of the University of Leeds, researchers found the key to healing patients' ulcers was stimulating blood flow in their legs. Is that bananas? People who actually had ulcers because of varied reasons, they showed over time that by those patients who were able to really have those hearty chuckles and deep laughs had significantly better healing, because when we laugh, it actually opens up our diaphragm and it pushes more blood throughout our body. It moves it to more of our vital organs. Laughter is powerful. It's not just to be having all the giggles. It actually does so much for you on so many different levels. Find a way, no matter what, to incorporate as much laughter as you can. I tell people one of the things I do is I have on my YouTube channel, I actually have SNL, Saturday Night Live, is one of the channels, and I love watching their skits. They're really short and they make me laugh. So that's what I do. Also, other ways you can do that: hashtag laughter, hashtag jokes, hashtag humor. Find as many ways as you can to help yourself feel good. That's the goal here, folks. So today's joke is, and as I remind you, please, if you want and you have a good joke and you love for me to say it, or you just want to help me out, send me the joke. Having said that, today's joke is, what sound does a nut make when it sneezes? What sound does a nut make when it sneezes? Cashew! Cashew! Woo! That's that's actually awesome. Cashew! All right, so this is Meshell Baker. I am an award-winning Keynote international speaker. I am a sales confidence coach, the current director of global sales development for the National Association of Sales Professionals, and it's my pleasure and honor to bring humor, insight, inspiration, and motivation to you as an individual, your team, or your organization if you're looking to create lasting and long-term change in the impact that you guys are making as sales professionals to leave your clients to have the most exemplary experiences, right? We are in a buyer's market now, and it has changed. The marketplace is flooded. So unless you have something that is literally just so different than anything else, you are playing the game of competition. And the number one way to differentiate yourself now is, instead of playing the competition game, play the game of creativity and create an amazing relation and experience for your clients based off of their belief and how you show up and how you actually deliver something that they have never experienced before. My name is Meshell Baker. It'd be my pleasure and honor to have that conversation. I can be reached at international code +1 512 937 3263. That's +1 512 937 3263, and I look forward to being of value. Have a great day, and I will see you all tomorrow.